Hello everybody, Jelsa Farmer here. Welcome to my channel. Today's we have 13 new mods and 4 updates. Or actually in the website of the mod hub it was only 11 new ones. And the 2 other ones are found popping up in my ps4 today. So I'll come back to that. First one here, we have the metal gate pack by Austria. These require 1.3 megabytes or 1 slot each, and they are 500 to buy. You can open them like so. And this one you will find under placeables and miscellaneous. Here they are, green, black and gray. Moving on. So here we have a big garage called the Tiny Garage. It's by Krasek and Mario, 2.49 megabyte. You can open the door here. Inside, and you can actually also lift up this one if you want to move it away. This one is too heavy, I think. Yeah. So there we go. This one you will find under placeables and sheds. And it's here one, the tin garage. 2000 to buy, 3 slots. And since I'm already in here, I also want to show you the next one, which is this one, the Lizard Agricultural Shed. This one is by Landray Farm. It's 3.24 megabytes, 3 slots and 45,000 to buy. And I found out that the 2 new ones are a little bit special when you place them. If you have like a ordinary shed, you get these color codes where you can place them when they turns red and green. Whilst these ones you actually see the whole building, but on the poles you can see if it's either green or red. So there we go, and here's the other one. No lights inside, and I tried to push it as far down as I could, but still you can see it's floating in mid-air, so to speak. There we go, the agricultural shed by Landry Farm. Moving on, now here we got this one. This is the large shed. This is by Ryan Agro Mods. 6.5 megabyte only. This one requires 8 slots and it's 30,000 to buy. And you also got a light switch over here, like here, so turn it off and on. And this one you will find also on the placeables and sheds, the Lizard Shed BR. There we go. Moving on, like I said, we have a lot of mods today, so it's gonna take a while, but anyway, today we got 2 new levelers. This one is the Mainardi LTS 270. It's by RL Modding. It requires 1.5 megabytes. This one you will find under tools and levelers, and here it's called Officine RNL. So in the mod hub it says Mainardi LTS 270, but anyway, You can change the color from red, John Deere, or New Holland. And there is also, let's see, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I might have to disconnect my front loader. There we go. So this one, let's get the help menu on. If you press L1 and right stick to the side, you can tilt it up and down, or L1 and right stick up and down to raise and lower it. And this one also got working lights. There we go. Moving on to the next leveler, more simplified leveler. This is the Lizard GE17240 by FBR Modding. This one you will also find on the levelers. Here we go. This one is 5 slots, 2.5 meter, 3,500 to buy. Yeah, and the other one, the first one, is 2.7 meter. So same features with this one. You can tilt it and up and down. There we go. Next one. This one I really like, and I hope this works out. I haven't tested it yet. This is the KR Pan RD1600E by MR Force Technique. This one requires 3.96 megabyte, and you will find it under tools and forestry equipment. There we go, the RD1600. This one requires 3 slots and it's 3,150 to buy. And you can change the color of the grabber, like so. Whatever interest you have. So this one, the one I'm gonna test with the front loader. Go. So you use your normal sticks, L1 and R1, R stick up and down, and then if you press, let's see, what was it? R1 and right stick up and down. It's a bit slow, but anyway. There we go. So, moving on. I have too many notes here, but anyway, now it's the new trailer, the CB Tech Silos by FBR Modding. This is requiring 7.2 megabyte. It can hold 8,000 liter, and it's 10 slots. And there's no trailer hitch on the back, so you cannot pull these 2 and 2. This one you will find under trailers. Let's see. There we go. And look, when I press the button now, it jumps into the picture. Bam. and there's no configuration on this one. You get what you get. To buy it, it's 24,200. I'm just gonna try to test it. Let's fill it up with seeds. Yeah. Let's try to dump it. There we go. Nice little trailer there. Let's shut this one off and move to the next one. And this one is one of the two that I didn't find in the ModHub website today. It's the Lemken Solitaire 12800 Cedar. This is by Camilos 0397. It requires 4.56 megabytes, and this one you will find under Cedars. Here we go, the Solitaire 12800, 5800 liter, 8 meter working width, and it's only a cedar, it's not fertilizer. You can change from Trelleborg to Michelin and Nokian. Different wheel setups, Trelleborg, standard and narrows. And it requires 120 horsepower. And we have one in game which is a little bit bigger. Let's see, this is 8 meter, wasn't it? Yeah, and we have either a bigger or smaller. This one, this is 12 meter, so that's the big brother. This one is 150 horsepower. So let's test it out. And I found out that if you're driving to fill it up, you cannot open the cover. If you press L1 and left on your pad, you cannot open it. You have to unfold the cedar, and now you can open the cover like this. So yeah, it could work. So let's put in some wheat. Turn it on and lower it, and away we go. So let's try to fast farm with it. So for those of you who don't know how to fast farm, if you have it down like this and turned on, if you press L1 and double tap X, bam. Let's see if it's going faster than 16. Oh yeah. So this one you can fast farm with for sure. So that's the Lemken Solitaire 12800. So then let's move over to the cultivator. This is called the BDP 6.3 cultivator. This is by FS19 mod. It requires 17.5 megabytes, and it's a cultivator, but this one you will find under these carrows. Let's go over here. There we go. It's 8 slots. It's 5,000 to buy, and the speed is 15, and working with is 6.3 meters. And with this one you can change main color, rim color. There we go. And sign color. That's only 3 different black ones, and that's the discs itself. And then we move down to design. You can see the round disc. You can change it from ordinary disc to chamomile. Wheel setup, we have standard or wide tires. Trailer attacher type, sorry, trailer or 3 points. And I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but my experience is the turning rate on these kind of equipment, it's better to have a 3 point than a trailer, so I always go with a 3 point. So there we go. Let's test this one also out. And there were some animations when I disconnected it. Let's see. It lowers down, you see, and then when you put it back on, it raises up. So let's unfold it. And yeah, when you unfold it, it's lift cultivator, lower cultivator. Ah, okay. So there you go. And this one, I usually compare new mods with especially in-game ones, and this one I found out it's really cheap. So let's go in here, especially compared to other disc harrows. This is 6.3 meters and 5,000. If we go, for example, on this one, it's 6 meters, but it's 48,000 to buy. Whew. And this one is 69,000 and it's only 4 meters and it requires 240 horsepower. And this one is only 160 horsepower. So that's the BDP 6.3 meter cultivator, which you will find on disc harrows. So moving on, then we got to, oh, let's turn this off. Let's do the new semi trucks. This one also I didn't find on the website. This one is the Lizard truck, and these ones have some cool features. Let's just find them here on the trucks. Here we go, the Lizard 44202 and the 5557. This one is 27.7 megabyte and this one is 34.6 megabyte. This one is 17 slots and the big one is 20 slots. So let's jump into this one. I really like it. It's really like this old-fashioned Russian with this big spare wheel on the back. And you can change main color. And you can also have like a military color on it, like this. Then the bumper type, you can change between type 1 and type 2 with extra lights and wheel setups. Like this. Yeah, speed 80 kilometers an hour, 240 horsepower, not the biggest and strongest truck, but anyhow. And then we move over to this guy. Here also you can change main color. I choose the same. And then, oops, design color, that's the trailer itself. and then we go into configuration. Let's see, that's the start one. So this is 14,600 liter. And then if you go to left, you get 18,800 liter, and then the whole back change for the next one. Bam, like this. The volume gets down to 17,600, but you can change this one also to a big one, 22,700. Here also bumper 1 and bumper 2 and the same wheel setups. I haven't seen these kind of wheels before, but anyhow. So I'm gonna show you some cool things about these. First one is when you enter the vehicle itself. Oh, I need to be inside. Let's do like this. You see the doors opening. So we need some sound. Let's put it to 40 maybe. Let's start it up. And then let's see on the outside. So now if I press L1 and X and unfold the truck, it opens the hood. And if you go on top here, you can actually see the engine is moving. Cool. And there's another cool feature, and that's the honk. This one got the really appropriate truck honk. Just listen to this. Go. Well, maybe we should try to fill it up and see how it unloads. Let's do TMR and let's move over the other guy. This one reminds me of an old movie series in Norway called Olsenbanden. They used to drive around in these old trucks. So let's see if there are any. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, let's dip it on the side. I assume that you can change that by pressing R1, I guess. R1 and pad down, left, right, left. Ah, it's only left and right. It's no backwards. Okay. Cool. And then we move over to, let's turn this guy off. Move over to this guy here, this is the John Deere DB60. This is a planter. It's by JHHG modding. It requires 21.6 megabytes. This one you will find under planters. There we go. This is 34 slots, so it's high on the slot count, I think, compared to the other big ones there, 16, 22. Anyhow, the price 155,900. It has a 18-meter working width, so it's pretty big. It requires 235 horsepower, and you can do actually some configuration with it. So the starter tank is 3,524 liters. If you go down to the configuration, you can change that to a refugee plus tank, which goes up about 900 liter extra, and then you can add a liquid fertilizer tank or just the liquid tank. Lights, that's some working lights on the back, and then wheel cover configuration. I found that there's something in the front there changing. I don't know what it's doing, but anyhow, we'll take it. Wheel setup, standard, white tires, and crawler tracks. Crawler tracks on a planter. Cool. GPS, no GPS, the 3000 or the 6000. You can see on the top, on the back there. I don't know, that's no use, at least not on ps4. So ridge markers also, I never use them, and here they come with them as a standard. We can take it off and you save 7,420. So I think that was it. 235 horsepower, yeah. So let's try this out. Where's my big tractor? Over here. Now the only thing with this one, it takes forever to unfold. It has started, but yeah, it's really slow. Really nicely detailed. I might take a cup of coffee. There we go. So let's fire this one up. L1 and square to turn it off. L1 circle, lower it. Let's put in the corn. And there we go. Oh, I don't have anything in it. Ah, of course I need to fill it up. I'll be back. So let's try it again, now with seeds and liquid fertilizer in it. Fire it up, lower it down, and now let's put some corn in the ground. There we go. Let's put on some lights. Go, working lights. And now let's try to fast form with this one also. Let's raise it up. Really nice turning rate on it. So for those again who haven't done fast farming, you need to turn it on. I've already done that. Lower it down and then hold L1 in and double tap X really quick. Bang bang. And now let's see if it goes faster than 15-16. Oh yeah, 25-26. So yeah, you can fast farm with this guy. So really nice planter, very detailed. The unfolding and folding is a little bit slow, but I guess it's a big machine that needs its time. And then we have one more actually, which I didn't find in my menu. It's a little bit strange actually. It's called the multi-tank, and when you downloaded it, it said that a required mod was the SX210 ITR. So I tried to find it more or less everywhere. It says it can hold liquid fertilizer, manure, slurry and all those things, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So then I went in here all the way to left, where you can go into the modder itself. So this is by Rolly Christie. So then you can just scroll over to find R, and it's this one, and there we go, the multi-liquid tank. It's 48,000 liters, only 7,500 to buy, 7 slots, and it requires the SX210 ITR. So here you can choose between fuel, water, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, liquid manure, digestate and fuel. So I haven't seen this, so let's try to lease it. I don't know if it's gonna jump up in the at the store, I guess. Let's drive up and have a look at it. Here we are. So here it is. So I assume that this only works with the SX210 ITR. So then I went in here and into trucks, because that's a truck. This one, the light blue one, the lizard. But I could not download it. So when I open it like this, nothing happens. If I go to this one, this will open, but this one, nothing is happening. All the other trucks are opening, but this one, nothing. So let's try to hook up this one with the IT runner 2633. I'll put it up and I come back. So here we are. Let's try to hook this on. There we go. Let's see, I have to choose the right tool. Load container. And this is working nice. So let's try to fill it up. So you don't need the special truck for this one. You can use the IT runner 2633. No, I don't remember what I got this, but you will get the option when you start to fill here. So water, yeah. Now it's filling up. Let's turn this off. So I think that was all for today. There were a lot today, but anyway, I think I got through all of them. So there we go. Thank you for watching, and hit that like button. If you have any comments, please go ahead and leave one or two, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.